Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to go through another live trade with you guys. So I traded Tesla on Friday. I traded Tesla puts and I made around $9,900 on Tesla puts, and I think it's a really good trade to show you guys. It's high probability breakout trade, and I haven't traded Tesla in a while, and I've been making SPX videos, so I decided to make this video for you guys just to show you guys you can still apply the same concepts to any stock or ticker that you trade. I also do just want to say that this past week was a little bit more difficult week to trade just because Monday was late Memorial Day. We had a short week, so low volume, not a lot of high probability setups, and there was a lot of false breakouts. On Tuesday, I was red. I was able to make that back up on Wednesday and Friday. Thursday, I did not trade. That being said, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so like I said, I took this Tesla trade on Friday, June 3rd. So Tesla I had on watch. Just with some news in regards to its acquisition of Twitter. So I did have Tesla on watch, and I had it on watch for calls above 756 and then puts below 726. The 726 level was the previous day's low. So previous day low or previous day high are always good levels for entry and exit the following day. So let's go ahead and take a look at Tesla. Alright guys, so this is Tesla's chart on Friday here. So you can see that I had a level at 726, and then my profit targets on the way down were my next levels of support, which were at 720 and 715. 715 being my ultimate profit target. I did call this live on my Discord, so I don't have the entries and exits, but I will show you the live recording as well. At the same time, you can see that NASDAQ was on an overall downtrend, and when Tesla was breaking 726 at 940, you can see that the NASDAQ was also breaking low of day here at 940 as well. So it was a good entry with futures influencing the move. I entered Tesla at 937, so you can see here I was watching SPX, so I switch it over to Tesla. Tesla was getting close to that 726 level that I was looking for entry here. You can see it was at 728 right now at 937. And I selected these 730 strikes, so they were slightly in the money. It was Friday, 0 DTE, so on Fridays or any 0 DTE contract that I trade on SPX or SPY, I tend to buy slightly in the money. It's a safer, in my opinion, way to trade on 0 DTE. So you can see here I entered at 937, filled in here, and I was immediately down. I got a really bad fill on this. I filled right at the top because I waited for the break. I always wait for the break regardless. I did end up filling some more at 938. I added more contracts. I don't know why I went and did that, but I filled at 937 and 938. I don't know why I added more at 938. I don't know what I was thinking when I did that, but I added more contracts at 938, and I got a fill of I think around $14 on that. So it was an average of, hold on, let's see, it's almost 938 here. So I entered at 937 and 938. I don't know why I added more at 938. I don't remember what I was thinking, but I got an average fill price of $13.73. So if you had entered at 937 and you bought one contract, it would have cost you $1,339. And I just want to mention that because I want to kind of give you guys an idea of how much you would have made if you had only traded one contract on Tesla. So I entered at 937 and 938, average fill price of $13.73, and I entered right when Tesla was breaking that 726 level. So this was 937. So my 937 entry wasn't the safest entry, however, was breaking with futures supporting the move down, and then I entered again once it held below 938. I think the 938 entry was when I entered with my team, and the 937 I think I just entered too quickly. I think I FOMO'd in that one, but the 938 entry is the most optimal entry and probably the highest probability entry because you wait for the breakout candle and then the confirmation candle. 938 gives you your confirmation and you enter. Now you can see that once it did Breakout of 726, it did pull back. My stop loss on this was 730, so you can see that it did break slightly above 730, but it wasn't able to hold. This is why you always wait for the candle to close. Whenever I have a stop loss, I wait for the candle to close, wait for the next candle to open. If it opens above my stop loss, I get out. So if the next candle here had opened above 730, I would have exited my position for a loss. However, you can see that this 1 minute candle wicked up. There was some buying pressure there. However, sellers stepped back in and pushed the candle back down, and it wasn't able to close above 730. And then if you look at the 2 minute time frame as well, this is your 938 candle, and then your 937 and 939 and 940 candles here. Still bearish pressure. It wicked all the way up to that 9 EMA. You can see perfectly on the 1 minute, it would have probably shaken you out if you were in. However, if you look at multi-time frame analysis, which I have been paying attention more to the 2 minute when I monitor my trades, I don't monitor them on the 1 minute anymore. You can see that it wicked right to that 9 EMA, rejected, and came back down. So there's no reason to exit this play here, okay? And at the same time, at 940, you can see that NASDAQ futures wicked up to that 21 EMA, rejected, and came back down and closed below the 9 EMA and continued to hold below the 9 EMA as Tesla made its move down. So the next 2 minute candle you can see came down, and then, like I said, my profit targets were 720 and 715. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so right now it's 940, and I held this for about 10 minutes, and I was down about $6,000 when I entered this, and it pulled back. That's how much I was down with the 23 contracts. But like I said, I don't like to pay attention too much to my P&L. I like to watch the chart. Whenever you start to pay attention to your P&L when you're in a trade, it does deter you from your overall trading plan because you get too attached emotionally to the money and the loss instead of watching what the trade is actually doing. And on 0DTE contracts, this happens a lot. So I really recommend not watching your P&L. Instead, just watch the chart and watch what the chart does and just follow your trading plan all the way through. 80 to 90% of the time, you're going to be more successful that way. So we can see here we're at the 941 candle here. So let's take a look. Like I said, this is your 941 candle right here. And this is the 941 2 minute candle here. So I think I exited all my position at 715, which was at 946. So I'm going to forward a little bit of this. And now I'm back green, and here we go. This is your 943 candle. Stock starts to pick back up. I'm finally in the green on this play, and this is the 943 candle. It breaks low of day. You can see that it created an H pattern here, so another good reason not to exit this play. Came down, pulled back, retest is good. It means that it's a higher probability setup instead of it just free falling down. You always like to see a pullback and then a re-entry or a pullback before the stock continues on the downtrend or uptrend that it's on. Pullback just signifies that it's a healthy downtrend or uptrend. Pulls back. This is your 943 candle, and you can see on the 2 minute clean move down as well. Almost at the 944. And I think in between this, I enter SPX at some point as well. But okay, so now we're at 945. And there we go. I locked some of my position at 945 here. So I sold some of my position at 945. And that is when it touched the 720, which was my first profit target on it. So this is the 945 1 minute candle and 945 2 minute candle. You can see it broke through 720, touched the 720, which was my first profit target. So I locked some of my position there. So we're at 945 here. And so like I said, I averaged my fill at, and I locked most of my position at 945, by the way. I only held probably like 30% of my position into 715, into the 715 level. So I filled an average of $13.73. So we're just going to go with this. If you got the fill at 937, $13.39, it would have cost you $1,339, and you would have filled out at $17 here. So your contracts would have been worth $1,700, and you would have made around a $400 profit in about 8 minutes here. Okay, so you would have made a $400 profit on a $1,300 investment if you had taken this initial play and you held just the 720 level. I wanted to go through that with you guys because a lot of you have been saying that, you know, you have to have a lot of money to make the profit that I make, or to take the trades that I make, or I'm not taking high probability trades. $400 for a position like this where you only invested $1,300 is a pretty decent scalp. Remember, you're scalping straight in for less than 10 minutes, a little over 10 minutes. So this is a really good play for about an 8-minute scalp. Premium moved almost $4 on this play, which is a very good ROI on this play. So let's continue watching. And like I said, I entered SPX at some point too. Between my Tesla play, I also entered SPXs, and SPX was dropping as well, so just ignore that. So Tesla came down here. Now we're at the 947 candle, and this is your 947. This is a 947 1 minute, and this is a 947 2 minute. It touched 715, so I believe I exited right when it touched 715. So I filled out at 947. You can see here, this is my 947 Tesla fill. So if you would have held this position from 937 to 947, which was a 10-minute hold, you would have made a $600 profit on a $1,300 investment, because the premiums went to $19. Okay, so if you had just bought one contract on this play, it would have cost you $1,300, and you would have made a $600 profit, which is a very good ROI on this 10-minute scalp. Okay, so I just want to let you guys know, even though I made around $9,000 on this play, even if you had just traded one contract, you would have made $600, which is still a very good ROI trading one contract for 10 minutes. Now, I do just want to mention the reason why I exited at 947, and this is why I really think it's important for you guys to watch level 2, and also important for me to record it for you guys, is the minute that this candle touched 715 on the bid side, on the buy side on level 2. So the bid side is your buy side, the ask side is your sell side. On the bid side, I saw a flash of buyers right above 715. It was like a huge amount, I think 3-digit amount of buyers. And the minute I saw that, I ended up filling out of my position. 715 was my ultimate profit target, but that was the indicator that buying pressure is about to step in. You need to exit out of your position. So the flash of buyers on the bid was my signifier to exit the position at 715. Don't even hold any runners, and I didn't end up holding any runners on this play. NASDAQ was also approaching a significant level of support at 12,600, so I was comfortable. I only had about 10 points until 12,600, so I was comfortable exiting all of my Tesla position at that second profit target at 715. And I ended up making around $9,000 on this, and I traded this live with my team on the Discord. So hopefully this is helpful to you guys. I know this was a really quick play, but you can see even though it pulled back to the 9 EMA, pulled back to the 9 EMA on the 2 minute, better to monitor on the 2 than the 5. Once it pulled back, healthy pullback here, continued the trend down into the next 2 profit targets. This is why it's so important to have profit targets, and I always have at least 2 profit targets. I lock most 80% at my first, and then I lock the rest at my second profit target, depending on what I see. Sometimes I may keep a few runners if the market has lots of selling or buying pressure, depending on what side I'm on. Otherwise, I will lock it at the second profit target that I have set. Okay, and then for this one, it was really important to lock at 715. One, because the NASDAQ was approaching 12,600, which was a psych level of support, and then the flash of buyers on level 2 was my key signifier to exit the rest of my position. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, don't forget to comment down below. If you have any video suggestions, also comment down below. Any educational videos that you'd like to learn from, please let me know. All of my social media sites are linked below. Please don't get scammed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!